and welcome back to my channel, Diamond Painting with Anxiety. I'm Karen and I'm super glad that you stopped by. Tonight we're going to finish up my Diamond Art Club CloudRunner. It's absolutely gorgeous. Unfortunately, I did have some problems with this particular project. I want to talk to you about that a little bit, tell you what happened, what I experienced, but I also want to finish this up, kind of give you my final thoughts like I usually do. Now right here, over in this corner, maybe I should move it forward just a little bit for you. Right here in this corner is the moon, and I saved the moon to work on with you. So that's what we're going to finish up. We're also going to finish up another little area over here on this side, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So without further ado, if you've got a project that you're working on, a whip in progress, why don't you grab your whip and let's drop some diamonds, hopefully on our canvases and not on our floor. And we'll finish this up and talk about my experience with this Diamond Art Club. Okay, we're going to start with symbol, it's number 31 on the key, it's a 3760. May take me just a minute to find it. Hang on. We've got things a little out of order over here. I guess a lot out of order because I can't find it. Okay, I found another one that's on here. So let's start with these. We're going to do the T's, which is number 7. Color 312, so nice blue color. Let me reach over and grab a tray here. I'm not too prepared. It's been a long week. It's been a long day. So since we're going to work on symbol T, that's probably a good time to tell you about the first problem that I experienced with this project, because it was the first thing I noticed. This particular color is a beautiful blue color. There's a lot of blues in this project. I didn't even realize how tired of blues I was until I started my current DAC project that I'm working on, which is Who He Says I Am. I think that's how you say it. So there's a lot of different colors in that one, so I'm really enjoying working on different vibrant colors after doing so many dark colors and so many blues. But when I first started working on this project and I kept looking at my canvas and I kept seeing a symbol that was a capital T that was red, and I would, that was yellow. I'd look at my canvas and I'd see a yellow symbol when I had my light pad on. Because I almost always work on my light pad, except for sometimes when I'm doing these videos. Normally with a Diamond Art Club, I don't feel like I need my light pad, but I usually use it anyway. I don't know why, just force a habit. But I would look at my canvas and I would see this capital T that was yellow, and I would look over here and try to find that symbol on my key, and all I could find was a red capital T. Now it was the only capital T, so I knew it was the right one, but it was just, it was just a little bit too much for my brain sometimes. So I thought that was a little bit odd. So then I kept working with the canvas, and there are a lot of symbols, well, not a lot, but yeah, there's a fair amount of symbols that have light backgrounds on them. And for whatever reason, you know, they had light backgrounds, and usually like black, you know, the background was light and the symbol itself was a black color. And I just had a little bit of trouble with some of them, just, you know, making them out. They just seemed a little bit blurry, not too bad. So I wasn't too concerned. I was just working through it, but it wasn't as clear as some of the Diamond Art Club projects that I've had before. And I just had a feeling, it just felt like the ink on the canvas was just a little bit light and blurry, almost like, you know how when you're using a copier or a printer and you get down to like the last little bit of ink and just kind of your printing starts to get a little bit lighter. That's kind of how I felt with some of the symbols appeared on this canvas. I don't know if it was the colors. I don't know if the ink wasn't as dark as the Diamond Art Clubs that I've worked on in the past. I'm just not quite sure what the problem was, but I did have a little bit of trouble with feeling like the symbols were blurry, and of course with that T that looked yellow that was supposed to be red. So that had me scratching my head just a little bit. So kept working through the project and was having a lot of fun with it. As you can see, it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I was loving the way it was turning out. But as you can see, there's a lot of really dark colors on this, and there's a lot of color blocking, and there were some colors that had, large amounts. So as I'm going through there, I started noticing, now I have a really bad habit. Before I tell you about my bad habit, time to change my colors here. Let's see how quickly I can find this since I'm not very organized tonight. Hang on. Oh, where's one I need? Let's see. I'm really disorganized. Like I said, it feels like it's been a really long week. Oh, 27. 27. Huh. Well, let's see. There we go. Hang on, I'll be right with you. Okay. So, let's see, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So the quality of the printing of the symbols on the canvas just seemed a little blurry and a little bit light to me, but I just kept working through it. And oh, I know what I was talking about. So a lot of the colors did have, large amounts of drills, and I have this habit of, when I'm working with a color, if I run into trash drills, I don't necessarily stop what I'm doing and pull them out of the tray. What I do is I just kind of work around them, and I will just, go through the tray, and if I see a bad drill, I'll kind of push it off to the side maybe a little bit, and I just keep working. But I started to notice, particularly with the dark colors, particularly with 939, 823, some of my really dark colors, that there were a lot of trash drills. And when I say there were trash drills, I'm not talking about drills that had just, maybe a little bit of a knobbly bit, or a dimple on the back, or, something like I've normally experienced. These drills were really bad. And not only were they really bad, but there was a lot of trash in the drills. I mean, just, absolute trash. I don't know how else to say it. Like I said, I do not necessarily go through my drills and pull all the trash out to begin with, so I don't save all the trash. I don't really consider myself a review channel. I do these videos where I finish the project with you guys, kind of give you my final thoughts, let you know how everything turned out, but you know, other than that, I don't really you know, go much further than that with it. But when I started realizing not only how many bad drills there were, but how bad these drills were, I did start pulling them out. Because when I finished the project, I wanted to be able to share some feedback and share that experience with Diamond Art Club. So I have not all of the bad drills, but I have an example of some of the bad drills to show you guys so you can kind of see what I mean. Now hopefully I'm going to be able to get this close enough that you guys are going to be able to see. Now hopefully, I don't feel like that's focusing very well. I don't know. Can you guys see that at all? It's kind of, it feels like it's not focusing. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see that. I mean, these drills are really bad. And there's a lot, maybe that's, can you see that? I don't know how well it's focusing. And then can you see the tiny little, I mean, there's a lot of just like little round pieces, and see like right down in there. Oh, let's see, where's my pen? See those little round bits? I mean, there was just tons of that stuff. Some of these are really big. I mean, let's see. I don't know. Ah, where are we? Okay. Can you guys see that? Do you see, maybe if I put it on my hand, against my hand, can you guys see how big that knobbly bit is on that? I mean, look at that, almost looks teardrop shaped. There are drills in here that have, you know, just like tons of extra material around them. There's drills that are squished. There's little tiny bits of trash like that right there. There were colors of drills that didn't belong. There was, like I said, there was, I mean, I don't know if you guys, this is clear. Can you see that? That's like a piece of plastic attached. See right there? That was just in my drill. It's just a piece of random plastic. That drill there has got this blue one here. Let's see, can I get you any closer? That blue one right there is just huge because it's got so much extra material. I mean, these drills are, you know, I do a lot of Huacans. I do a lot of, you know, ones from AliExpress. Do you see that? Oh, whoops, that drill right there. I mean, these are, you guys, these are really bad. These are probably the worst drills I've seen so far. So that was a little bit concerning. Then I ran into one other problem, and that's as I'm going through and I'm, you know, getting down to this section of the painting, which was the bottom section, and unfortunately I ran out of drills on one color. Now, I talked to you guys a whole lot about dropping my drills and dropping them on the floor instead of my canvas, and I do that. but I didn't this time. And I did run out of a symbol. I ran out of, let's see, 796, which is the hourglass shape, number 18. And this, I ran out and I didn't have enough to finish this entire little section up here. Can you see that? All of that's where I ran out of drills. Plus there's 2 that belong in my boat up here that I didn't have. So even with all of that being said, this was, and you know, I don't know that I even got to show you guys really. I don't know that you guys are being able to see that. I really wish you were here with me and you could see that these drills are, you know, they're just bad drills. So I was a little bit frustrated. However, I love the project. The project's gorgeous. I love Diamond Art Club. So what's a girl to do? So I finished all the painting except for the moon, which is something that I wanted to work on with you guys. And because I wanted to be, you know, fairly certain that I was not gonna run out of any other colors. And then I gave, I sent an email to Diamond Art Club because that's the right thing to do. I was, you know, fairly certain, based on their reputation in this community, that first of all, they were going to, you know, send me the replacement drills. I had always heard that if that happened, which I've never run out of drills, I've never had a problem with one of my DAC pieces. Not that I've done as many DAC pieces, Diamond Art Club pieces, as some people have, but I've done a few, and I've never had any problems whatsoever. So, but I was fairly certain that they would send me my drills. And so I wanted to finish the entire piece and make sure that I had enough of everything else before I sent them an email. And so what I did was I sent an email, and because I love this company, because they've, you know, always stood behind their products, because I've always heard that, you know, if something goes wrong, they'll, you know, they're going to take care of it. They're going to make it good. I was polite and kind and in my email, and I sent them an email, and I said, you know, basically I said, I am very near completing my Diamond Art Club CloudRunner piece, and I ran into a few problems, and I wanted to share those problems with you. And so I told them, I said the first problem I had was I did run out of a color. I ran out of 796, and I told them that I was hopeful they would send those to me. And I also told them about the red tea that appeared to be yellow on the canvas but was red on the key. I told them that I felt like my canvas was, the printing wasn't quite as dark as some of the canvases that I had worked on in the past. And I also told them that the drills were very poor quality on some of the colors. I told them which colors I had the problems with, and I also told them that I had photos of all of those, issues and problems that I had, and I was more than happy to, send those to them if they would like to see those photos. And that I knew that they had a wonderful reputation for, not only producing quality products, but that I wanted to share my experience with them with this piece, because, I knew that they really care about the experience we have, and I just wanted to, offer my feedback. And again, I said, I'm more than happy to send you the photos of all of these issues if that would be helpful to you in any way. And then I finished with saying that I was hopeful that they would send me enough of those drills that I had run out so that I would be able to finish my project. And so I sent that real late on a Monday night, and it was a Tuesday night. And I woke up Wednesday morning to a email reply from them, and they told me that they were very sorry that I had had that, that frustrating experience, and that they would be more than happy to send the drills that I was missing out, and that they had put in an order, and those were going to be shipped to me already. And also that they had put a $7 gift card on my account to make up for the less than pleasant experience I had had working on this canvas. So, I mean, again, that's just showing that Diamond Art Club does really care about the experience that we have. They are known for having very high quality products. And I think, I bought CloudRunner shortly after it came out. It wasn't as soon as it came out, but it may have been, I think I purchased it maybe towards the end of May. Even Diamond Art Club can have a bad day. Even Diamond Art Club can have a quality control issue. And, I'm not so sure about the experience with the canvas. That might just be, a fluke with that yellow tea and the symbols being a little blurry. Even when I started the new Diamond Art Club piece that I'm working on currently, the symbol clarity and quality on that one, I mean, the symbols are they just really are a lot easier to read than the symbols were on this one. But as far as the drills, I mean, like I said, actually, this is the very first Diamond Art Club that I have ever received where I don't plan on saving the drills. The quality was bad enough that I think I'm going to go ahead and at least maybe the dark colors. The light colors seem to be better, but these dark colors were just, like I said, the quality just was not there. But so with those drills, I think they definitely had a quality control issue. I did hear kind of, and I don't want to completely quote because I don't know that this is true, and it's definitely like I got this information secondhand, but I did hear through the grapevine at one point, I think about a month or so ago, that Diamond Art Club had decided to get a different supplier for their drills. So, I think it's within the realm of possibility that what happened to me was I may have gotten some of those drills that, just weren't up to Diamond Art Club's expectations and standards. So I've heard also through the grapevine that they have rectified, that drill issue problem. If they were having one, I don't know. I just know that the drills on this piece weren't the greatest. I have heard that they've gotten a new drill supplier and have rectified that problem. So, you know, I believe that that's all within the realm of possibility. So, but hey, they made it good. They sent me what I needed. They gave me, you know, they very kindly, because I didn't ask for it, they didn't have to. They gave me a little something to make up for my trouble. So I'm happy. Would I purchase this kit again? I plan on purchasing this kit again. I'm going to purchase this. I mean, look at it, you guys. It's gorgeous. I'm going to do, this one's for my grandsons here. I want to do another one for my grandsons in Alabama. So, you know, all's well that ends well. So we've got a little bit more to do on the moon. I want to finish up the ones where they sent me the replacement drills. But before I do that, I don't want my camera to cut off. So I am going to start a new clip. We'll finish up this Diamond Art Club CloudRunner piece, and we'll give you my final thoughts, and maybe we'll talk about something else. Okay, hang on. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I don't know why I didn't think about this before, but after I had these videos done, I realized that I could film this like this and give you guys a much better idea of what it is I'm talking about. Do you see that one right there? It's got a lot of extra material right around it. Ooh, focus. Do you see all the little tiny, these bits like this one right here? That's almost like a little tiny, there's all these little tiny round bits. And look at, you know, we talk about knobbly bits, but look at how huge those are. I mean, the knobbly bits on these ones are just really, really big. Look at that one. Had a few squares in here. There's another one. Look at that one. Misshapen drills. Drills that are like half and squished. I mean, as I was telling you guys, these drills are really bad. I mean, I've never had drills that were quite this bad, even come from any of the AliExpress companies. So I don't know what happened with this one, but you know, as I said in my video, Diamond Art Club made it right. So I don't know that it completely matters. As I said in the main part of this video, I think that probably, let's see, I can't even, when I'm filming like this, I can't even find my own finger. Let's see if I can shake those up, show you a little more. I'm not even sure that I'm going to save any of these. Yeah, I think for the first time ever, my Diamond Art Club drills are going to go, unfortunately, not into my stash, but into the trash. See, there's that piece of just random plastic that I was telling you about. You know, when this focuses and you guys can see, I mean, these drills were, I don't know, they're just really strange. Look at that one. It's kind of an interesting shape, but definitely not something I can use on my canvas. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about drills that, you know, were trashy. Again, this is not all of them. This is just kind of a representation, because a lot of them I didn't even pull out of the containers yet. So yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. So now I'll send you guys back to the rest of the video. Thanks for watching. Okay, while I was gone, I pulled out the colors that I was going to need to finish this up, so that just to make things a little bit easier for myself, because like I said, it's been a long week. I hope you guys have all had a good week. It is Friday here in California. It's pretty late. It's about 12:30 in the morning. I wanted to do this video though because I'm going to have a super busy weekend. Lots of stuff with the family. So wanted to be sure that I got this piece finished, and wanted to do this video and finish this up with you guys. My drilling is completely out of frame, huh? Have you guys not been able to see the entire time I've been drilling? Oh my goodness. Chances are you're not watching anyway. Chances are you're working on your whips. At least I hope you are. But now let's see, I should be a little bit more in frame and have all that stuff out of your way. So yeah, it's been a long week. I had a fun night tonight. One of the reasons why it's so late is it is Friday. And on Fridays, we work on the diamond painting path here at the shelter. Some nights I have residents work with me, and some nights it's just me. Tonight, the famous Shanda Panda from Creatively Shanda came by and hung out with me and helped work on the path. So that's always a ton of fun. I love it when she comes over. She was a big help with the path. We always have a great time just hanging out and chit-chatting. Shanda and I do have some pretty exciting top secret plans for some collaborations, maybe a couple of them, coming up in the very near future. So it was really exciting to talk about that. The collab was her idea, the collaboration. Super fun idea. I'm super excited. So hopefully we'll be putting something together for that soon. So be looking forward to that. Yeah, and then like I said, she was just a lot of help working on the path tonight. So we had a good time, just like we always do. So let's see what else has been going on. Like I said, I will be with the family. I know that this weekend you all will be participating, I hope, in the diamond, the DP-a-thon. I hopefully am going to be able to wake up early enough in the morning to catch at least a little bit of Creative Mayhem's kickoff live tomorrow morning. But then I do have to go to work at 9 a.m. my time. So after that, I will be finishing my work day, and then I will be going to the Lion King theater production that my granddaughter will be in, and volunteering there for the day. And my daughter and I are going to do the candygrams backstage to the kids, so it'll be fun to be able to hang out with the kids backstage, see the show. My granddaughter had a performance tonight. She had opening night, and then tomorrow she'll have 2 performances, a matinee, and then a performance in the evening. So I'll be there for both of those. And then on Sunday, they have a matinee, and that'll be the final show. And my son from Washington, who's a truck driver, will be down, so I'll go pick him up and I'll attend the show with him. And then I think we're going to go over to my daughter's in-laws for a celebratory after the show dinner. So I'm sure my granddaughter, she's only 6. I am sure she will be exhausted by the time this is all finished tomorrow. So that will be super fun to, spend that time with her, enjoying her theater production this weekend, and just, spend some time with my daughter too, and see my son. I actually have not seen him since his wedding. He's the one that got married in May, so I haven't seen him since then. So it'll be really nice to be able to spend some time with him this weekend too. So we are just about done with this one, you guys. Just a couple more colors on the moon. This, yeah, this piece is just absolutely gorgeous. Despite any frustration I might have felt with any of these little problems, and believe me, they were little, but despite any of these problems, I am just so thrilled with the way this one turned out, and it's just, I mean, it's just gorgeous. So we've got two more colors to go here. We've got an F, only one of those. One F right there. And which was 415, and then we've got, let's see, just a couple of these, 3755. So let's just plop those in, and then the moon will be finished. Couple more. Yay! Beautiful, beautiful. Isn't that moon beautiful? It's so pretty, you guys. Love this piece. Okay, now I thought I would show you guys, just in case. Like I said, when I sent the email to Diamond Art Club, they did respond to me the very next morning and said that they would be shipping out my replacement drills. That was, I received the email from them on Wednesday. Today's Friday. I came home. This was in my mailbox. Trying not to, I kind of tried to hide my things. So it says it's from their return center. Trying to hide my address there. So let's see how these come. I asked for just one bag because that was all I was going to need. I asked for 100 drills. They actually sent me 500. So they sent me 500. So this is going to be way more than I need. Just looking at these look like they're in pretty good shape. And these are not a color that I had any problems with. So like I said, I think maybe just with those couple of colors that I did have some knobbly bits and issues with, some trash. I think I probably will not keep those. But, you know, some of these lighter colors. The ABs on this were absolutely gorgeous. No issues with those. So, you know, I may keep the ABs. I may just, you know, not keep those ones that I did have the problems with. So let's go ahead and pour these into my tray. Thank you, Diamond Art Club, for making this right for me so that I can finish this beautiful piece for my grandsons. Thank you, thank you, thank you for my gift of $7 towards my next diamond painting, which, you know, I saw that sneak peek from Mrs. Coffee of that lotus piece, so it may very well go towards that one. So I think I may have some rewards on my account too, so I might have to treat myself to something special. I've been treating myself a little bit lately. Look Creative Mayhem and Laura Law. I got my nails redone. Yep, been getting my nails done because I quit smoking. I suppose I could justify getting myself that glow-in-the-dark lotus flower piece that Mrs. Coffee showed her the sneak peek with. I wonder how long, you know, I quit smoking about a month ago, so how long can I actually get away with saying, oh, well, you know, I quit smoking, so I can treat myself? How long can I continue to use that as a justification? Does anybody know what the law actually says on that one? If, you know, if you're one of the many people that used to smoke and has quit, and you know what the statute of limitations is on, you know, justifying everything by saying, I quit smoking. Please put it in the comments section below. Because, you know, I'm just asking for a friend. Yeah. I have been a little grumpy. Little grumpy. That's one of the reasons, like I said, that it's been a long week. You would think that after not smoking for a month, I would be okay now, but the struggle's real, you guys. I know I talked about this. I'll probably keep talking about it. You guys will probably get sick of hearing about it, but you know, I don't want you to think that this has just been a walk in the park for me. I've had my grumpy moments, believe me. Yeah, I'm sure that there are some people that, well, in fact, when I was talking to my son from Washington, my youngest, the other day, I told him, I said, you know, son, I said, because I haven't even talked to him since the wedding. And I called him on Thursday and I said, what's the deal? You get married and all of a sudden you never need to talk to your mother again or something? And he said, no, I've just been busy. And he said, I haven't come down because Sarah's been out of town a lot. And, you know, it just seemed like everybody was busy. I said, yeah, well, that's true. I said, but I quit smoking and, you know, you haven't even said anything. And he said, well, you know, I don't say anything to anybody on Facebook. And I'm like, well, that's true. And he said, well, are you glad you quit smoking? And I said, no, I'm not. I said, I hate it. I said, I'm a little grumpy and a little depressed. And he says, well, you better not be grumpy when I come down. Because he said, if you start getting all stressed out, he said, I'm just going to hand you a pack of cigarettes. And I said, what? You better not. You wouldn't really do that, would you? He just laughed. But he probably would. He'd probably be like, just stop talking, woman, and smoke. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, you guys, we have 2 left. There are 2 diamonds left. Oh, gosh. And with that, we are done. And let's see. I don't want to spill these new diamonds that Diamond Art Club gave me. I'm going to have to put those away before I go to bed. Let's see how much of this I can show you. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's so pretty. Look at the sparkle on that. It's just so incredible. It's beautiful. Again, you know, all's well that ends well. Diamond Art Club took care of me. They took care of me very well. Of course, you know, you're looking at this upside down because in order for me to work on it, I had to, you know, I couldn't reach. Look at that. Can you even believe that right now, you guys? It's just beautiful. You know, hopefully I just had, you know, my experience with this kit. I don't know. We're just going to say that it's only going to happen to me. I would recommend this to anybody because the finished product is just, it's unreal. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Hope I'm not making you seasick. Ha. A shit. See what I did there? Well, I'm exhausted. This has probably been the strangest video you have ever seen from me. But hey, that's okay. So with that, I think I am going to let you go. I kind of messed up my drills right there. Let me fix them real quick so this can be perfect. Okay, I fixed it. It's better. This is beautiful. Really, really love it. Like I said, I would buy it again. Diamond Art Club made everything perfect, so I'm really grateful. And I'm really grateful to you for watching my videos and hanging out and doing all the stuff that you do that supports me and just helps me have such a wonderful experience with doing this channel. So with that, I'm going to let you go. So Thanks so much for your support, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.